the corn has just been growing like crazy, and it is. If you look closely on there, it looks like I'm seeing that. You know how the little silk on the top of the corn, you know, starts to get brown when it's ready to be harvested, and I know I'm seeing some of that already on some of this corn. So anyway, so in my mind, I'm thinking, gosh, the corn's fixing to be harvested, or at least this. Sometimes the farmers have 2 rounds that they harvest. You know, they'll plant some, and then they wait a couple of weeks, and they'll plant some more, so that they've got multiple harvests. Okay, so coming up here on your left, I don't know if you can see that very well, but you can see all that corn. And that corn, you know, that right there on the front is shorter than most of what I've been seeing. But see it, guys? See all that corn? And coming up here, there's going to be some more on your right. But this corn is looking good, and it is really rapidly getting to the point to where they can start harvesting some, you know, corn. And you know, that's a big summer crop. So anyway, so in my dream, I tie this together with the rapture, which is a type of harvest. You know, Father, you know, calls up his children. And so in my dream, I was I guess I lived in this mobile home that was next to a field, and it was all corn. So it was a field of corn, and I was looking out the window at it, and it was very tall, just like what you're seeing now. See this corn on the left and the right of us? So it definitely hadn't been harvested yet, but it was definitely ready, or real soon it would be ready. So anyway, so I was looking out the window, contemplating that, you know, thinking it won't be long now. And then sure enough, I heard these horns, trumpeters, and I look all over to the right, and I see there were 3, it looked like 3 band members. You remember your marching band? Your marching band, you know, at the high school, you know, football games, and the band comes out there, and they're in their uniforms and playing their instruments. So that's what it looked like. It looked like 3 guys from a marching band, and they were blowing trumpets and horns, and they were heading my way. There were 3 of them. They were not single file, but, you know, spread out. All 3, you know, lined up, but spread out, and they were heading my way. And I just knew, you know, in my spirit, I was like, oh, they're coming to get me. It's time. You know, and the scripture does say about the angels that they'll collect the Father's chosen. He gathers them up from all the 4 corners. Anyway, so there they come. So I put that together. Now, there was a couple of other things in that dream that I think they were just more symbolism for me to know the timing of the rapture. And I really don't want to say what those are, because it is about my family members, but it's about certain family members coming to salvation, you know, coming to Yahusha, and, you know, so I haven't seen that for a while, but there are some that are teetering on salvation right now and trying to understand and grasp, you know, salvation. You know, the enemy will fight. He's going to fight hard to keep your loved ones from coming in. But anyways, so it looks like this is we're rounding up to that time. So the dream, I believe Father was letting me know that when it's time for the harvest, you know, you're going to see these certain loved ones come in, you know, and could it possibly be in the summer? Could we be seeing a summer rapture? And what's interesting to me is, speaking of cornfields, is a few years back, now I don't watch these award shows and secular music and all that, but somebody had mentioned, you know, about aliens, and that there was this one artist who performed a certain song, and I forget what the name of the song is, but anyways, they played out this skit or whatever on stage, you know, kind of like a music video, but they did it live, and it was showing these aliens in a cornfield, and the girl was you know, zoomed up, you know, beamed up by an alien ship. And you know, I thought, this, you know, that's just like the world, and the enemy is, you know, we are coming to this point, and I've had dreams, plenty of dreams about the fake alien invasion. And guys, that's what brings me to flat earth, because if you understand that you live in a contained environment, that we are covered by the firmament, Father's firmament, you know, there are no aliens from outer space that are going to come in and zoom you up. And when your loved ones go missing in the rapture, you know, that's what they're going to try to say, is that, oh, they were all zoomed up, you know, the aliens, you know, took them away, abducted them. You know, this lie has been laid down for many years, you know, of the alien abductions. And I believe people have been abducted, but I believe that it's, you know, more sinister, and it's more, you know, a satanic thing, demonic thing, and possibly even governmental, you know, the powers that be behind the curtains, you know, doing their experiments on the people. So, you know, do some research about your flat earth, so, you know, you don't fall for the lie that there was an alien abduction. You know, there is no alien abduction going to happen. There will be a rapture. People are going to disappear, and you know, they're going to try to explain it away, and people will believe the lie. But I'm here to tell you, you know, Father has warned us that you know, that this thing is coming. And you know, it's interesting to me that they always seem to do this alien abduction stuff. You remember the corn, the crop circles and stuff in the corn. It's interesting about the corn, you know, that they and you realize that the corn that we have now is all modified. It's not even, you know, real, you know, a real version of what, you know, how corn used to be. But anyways, they're modifying the people, that they want the transhumanism and all that, and it's just all these things, you know, all these little tidbits of information and details, you know, brings you back to, you know, their hidden agenda. So anyways, just a warning, you know, heads up, it is time for the harvest. Is it time for our rapture? You know, and if so, if your people suddenly become missing and they try to tell you it's through an alien abduction, don't believe it. It's all a big lie, you know, to get you to doubt your creator. And that's that. So talk to you in the next one.